of the long waiting time. And so we began making judgments, raising sometimes resentments from the community. Now the time is now that a CLM has come to teach us the importance of data. Please, CSOs, amplify it, raise it up, bring out data we know. When we are having our dialogues at the district and the community, please emphasize the beneficiaries, the service seekers, that whenever we are talking, it's important we use data. I will just imagine that if, for example, DHO of Toro was raising it and the congregation is sitting there listening in and say staffing level 33%, having a facility of 1 staff, I know all of us would say, what can we do? And that's why the chair of CSM was saying that, you know what, we need the RDCs to be around as well, and the other significant personnels in the region, where they are able to advocate for human resources and other resources we need at facilities. Thank you very much, our team.
Yeah, thank you so much. The use of our own data, it gives more evidence to what we are speaking to. Yes, Lam.
Thank you. Once again, my name is Lam from Busia. I want to thank the panelists for the good discussions and the session chairs for the wisdom dispensed while you moderate this session. I just want to add a few things on the wisdom already dispensed. That going forward, CLM is a very important strategy. But alongside CLM, there are already other strategies which feed or almost mimic CLM. And I want to mention some of them. The history started from suggestion boxes. And these suggestion boxes was meant to pick the consumer's views to inform improving quality of service delivery. Of recent, the government introduced barazas as mandatory every July and every April. It's now a mandatory that those barazas should be held. Again, the strategy or the focus is the same, to pick the issues which pertain to the customers. I will skip LCM because it has been over discussed. We have 6767, where anybody can send a message. Still same thing. We have M-Track. And finally, we have the client satisfaction surveys. Now, if you look at all this and compare it to CLM, they are complementary. But CLM does not replace them. The uniqueness I see with CLM is that it starts from data. So my quick recommendation would be, now that CLM has evidence that it works, and we have other opportunities. So the gap is now, how do we integrate this? For example, I've gone to a number of barazas, but the way they are moderated, it negates the quality. It's a forum for counter accusations. I wish people could learn from this, that as we go for a baraza, let's first pick some data. Let's have some 2-3 critical issues therein. And if it was done, I believe we would move in a better direction. I beg to submit.
Thank you so much. Allow me add my voice to appreciate the session chair and all the panelists. My name is Yo Juliet Okwir. I'm a proud lady from the northern part of Uganda, and I'm the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer of Tororo. Identity is strength. Yeah, mine is actually a call of action. When you look at the barriers that the community-based organizations identified, all of them are more or less generic in all the districts. Understaffing, staff burnout, drug stock out, but I want to concentrate on the understaffing. Kindly requesting Ministry of Health to help us lobby for additional wage from Ministry of Finance. Because when you look at the structure that we are using, it's still the old structure. And yet the Ministry of Health, together with the Health Service, have approved a new structure that is not even being implemented. Much as we are using the old one, we are still understaffed. Dr. Jagiri was very explicit that in Tororo we are operating at 33%. And Tororo is one of the biggest districts in eastern Uganda. With the 6 counties, 40 administrative units, I mean 30 sub-counties and 10 town councils. The work is enormous. You find one lady in a health center too, working from Monday to Monday without rest. And remember, this is a lady who is not even married. We should be human enough. So I call upon Ministry of Health to be intentional, to be deliberate, and lobby for additional wage. Because the strategy that we are using, the community-led monitoring, is good. But we shall keep receiving the same findings if certain things are not handled. That's my submission.
Thank you so much. The session moderator and the panelists, I think some of my points had been articulated by the previous speakers. I am Frederick Ouma from Busia. Like the last one, I will not be repeating but just emphasizing on the issue of understaffing in the facility, just as the DCAO has said, that it has a lot of implications. And during the CLM, we shall be getting the same results, because like Busia district, our staffing stands at 27%. And that puts a lot of pressure on the health workers. And then Busia as a district, we have also embraced the issue of community barazas on health. Just like we received the circular from MOH to be holding these barazas in Feb and July. And through this, we make the community members aware about the services that we provide when we go in the community, as we also listen to the feedback from the community that allows us to make decisions, to implement decisions, to cause a change in service delivery. And lastly, these issues of the CLM, the service delivery, conducting this, needs a lot of input from the DHO's office. It calls for enhanced support supervision, and yet the resources that are allocated to the DHO's office are inadequate. So I would also advocate that the MOH puts more resources in the DHO's office to allow them to do effective monitoring and supervision. I submit.
Yeah, thank you so much, members. I think it's very clear. Advocacy is coming hard. We have to advocate if we are calling anything to action. We need support right from the center. We need support from the region. We need support from our districts, trickling in right up to the community level. Members, once again, we want to thank the panelists for the discussions. And I also appreciate myself for the work well done. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, the panelists and the moderator. Thank you so much. Can we give them applause of hand clap? these were really brilliant ideas that they have brought on board, and we need to be intentional to use them when we get back. Yeah, I want us to look at what is the time and what have we remained with. We are almost coming to 2. Yeah, we are already past 2. Okay, so we are going to break off for lunch. Lunch is served down where we had breakfast from, and across the pool. So we have serving points, 2 of them. We shall divide ourselves in those 2 serving points, and we take, instead of taking 1 hour, we shall take 45 minutes. Then we come back here. We are having only 2, which is 1 hour and a half, and we close the engagement. Thank you. Let's observe time such that we can be in position to finish at exactly 4, and we really leave this place. Thank you.